Myself S.C. Pandey from Tagore Public School, Surajgarh. I will tell you today about the class 12 RBSc chapter 22. Main topic is absorption of digested food. I have discussed already about the digestion of food in different parts of alimentary canal. Today I will discuss about the absorption of digested food. Absorption occurs by two means. First one is active sodium transport absorption, and second one is absorption by diffusion. Absorption by diffusion take place as the absorption of fat, as the absorption of fatty acid and glycerol. Fatty acid and glycerol. Glycerol in the form of monoglyceride and fatty acid. Absorption occurs by the diffusion means, and absorption occurs by the lymphatic system. Lymphatic portal system involved in the absorption of fatty acid plus glycerol. Glycerol means monoglyceride. In this case, generally the shell which generally has the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, as smooth endoplasmic reticulum case, it is found that the fatty acid, this is fatty acid and the monoglyceride, this is monoglyceride, so fatty acid and monoglyceride enters in the shell, as monoglyceride which enter in the cell now changes as the triglyceride. Fatty acid which enters in the cell generally changes into the form of such small size triglyceride, and here triglyceride then covered by the protein cover in the form of lipoprotein. It is called as chylomicron. this chylomicron or lipoprotein, when comes out, then it reaches to the lymph. Here it enters in the lymph vessel. From lymph vessel, chylomicron, which reaches to the blood vessels in the plasma, and it dissolves with the chyme. In this way, after digestion, fatty acid and monoglyceride, which absorbed by the simple diffusion method. This is the simple diffusion method which applied, and the fatty acid and monoglyceride enters in the animal cell, which contain special cell organelle called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum, in abbreviation SER. SER generally take parts in the synthesis of chylomicron as the monoglyceride, which changes into the triglyceride, and triglyceride, when covered by the protein coat, then it produces lipoprotein or chylomicron, and this chylomicron one by one reaches outside, and by the ichtiocytosis it enters in the lymph vessel. From lymph vessel it reaches to the plasma and absorbed by the tissue or cell, where assimilation occurs. So this is the absorption by diffusion, in which absorption of fatty acid and glycerol, I mean to say monoglyceride, take place by the lymphatic portal system, means by the lymph vessel, which generally sometimes shows at interval swelling, and the swelling part in the lymph vessel called as lymph node. This lymph, which generally has the source of antibody and provide immune power in the human body. Another method is active sodium transport absorption. In case of active sodium transport, here formation of the Bruce border. This is the Bruce border. As Bruce border has shown here, this Bruce border has villi and microvilli. So this is called as Bruce border. In Bruce border, presence of the microvilli on the villi, small size outgrowths on the villi called as microvilli, and these are villi which take part in the active sodium transport absorption. Suppose this is the sodium ion which enters in the intestinal wall by the absorption by the help of ATP as energy source. At that time, water molecule also reaches inside the such epithelium layer of small intestine, where water molecule reaches inside layer. This sodium ion in the form of salt which take part as osmosis phenomena. Here osmosis occur which result sodium ion reaches outside the epithelial layer as shown here by such symbol. This reaches outside the epithelial layer. So this is the good example for active sodium transport absorption, in which formation of Bruce border by the help of villi, which is finger-like projection or outgrowth, and villi contain many microvilli, very small size outgrowth. These microvilli and villi involved in the absorption of digested food. Absorption of digested food occur by the help of villi and microvilli. By the active sodium transport absorption of amino acid, absorption of amino acid. Amino acid mean monomer of protein, and glucose, galactose, These glucose, galactose and fructose, these are known as simple sugar. So these simple sugar and amino acid absorption occur by the help of active sodium transport absorption, in which sodium ion enters in the epithelial wall and by the help of osmosis it reaches inside the epithelial layer. Here, absorption of digested food occur by the two paths. As in case of first case, like absorption by diffusion, in which absorption of fatty acid occur and absorption of glycerol, which is as glycerol is also called as trihydroxy alcohol, by the lymphatic portal system, in which fatty acid and monoglyceride, which by the simple diffusion method enters inside the cell, where fatty acid by the smooth endoplasmic reticulum changes into the triglyceride, and triglyceride covered by the protein makes lipoprotein or chylomicron. This chylomicron by the exocytosis reaches outside the animal cell and enters in the lymph vessel. From lymph vessel it reaches to the plasma, and then from plasma it enters in the shell or tissue and provide energy. So the absorption by diffusion has completed by the lymphatic portal system, and active sodium transport absorption, in which involvement of villi and microvilli, which are small outgrowths on the villi, both microvilli and villi, which makes the juice border and take part in the absorption of digested food by hepatic portal system. Here, a different portal system involved, which is called as hepatic portal system, in which the salt as sodium chloride, the sodium ion enters in the epithelial layer of the small intestine, and by the help of osmosis it reaches inside layer. So in this way, absorption of amino acid, which is called monomer of protein, and glucose, galactose, fructose, which are called simple sugars, take place by the hepatic portal system as the second means of absorption of digested food. So in this way, I will discuss very simple way the absorption of the digested food by the help of villi and microvilli by the active sodium transport absorption, in which involvement of energy in the form of ATP occur and glucose, galactose, fructose like simple sugar, and amino acid which is called as monomer of protein absorbed by the hepatic portal system and stored in the form of glycogen in the liver. I have discussed already conversion of glucose into glycogen is called glycogenesis. Glycogenesis occur in the liver cell. Liver cell means hepatocyte cell. And this glycogen, which is insoluble and in the form of storage food for future. When required, this glycogen converts as glucose by the process known as glycogenolysis. In glycogenolysis, glycogen converts into the glucose, and glucose by the oxidation produces H2O, CO2 and energy source in the form of ATP. ATP means adenosine triphosphate, which converts into the ADP and inorganic phosphate and produces energy, which is called as biological energy source in the cell. So, in case of active sodium transport absorption, the absorption of digested food occur by the hepatic portal system, in which amino acid, which is called monomer of protein, and glucose, galactose, fructose in the form of simple sugars are absorbed. So in this way, digested food absorbed by two methods. One is simple diffusion methods, in which fatty acids, glycerols are absorbed by the lymphatic portal system, and another method is active sodium transport absorption, in which ATP utilized, and beside diffusion, osmosis also occur, in which the salt or different ions enters in the epithelial cells of the small intestine and stored in the cell. This glucose by the hepatic portal system is stored in the liver cell or hepatocyte cell in the form of glycogen by the glycogenesis. Glycogenesis means conversion of glucose into the glycogen. So these are the lectures today about the absorptions of the digested food. Please like, share and subscribe my channel Super Classes. Thanks very much.